Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am sharing a haul video with you. It's the items that we picked up over in Ireland on our trip. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is this ring. Y'all can see that okay. It's this one here. And I just think it was such a pretty ring. So this was a little souvenir to me. And I think it's the Celtic knot, I think is what's on there. And then the next thing I'm going to show you is these are for my youngest daughter. So this is a pair of earrings, and this has the Trinity symbol on these earrings. And put that up there for you. You see those? Again, I thought those were very pretty. And then I'm going to insert at some point in this video the items that I got my other daughter and my son-in-law and my two grandkids. So somewhere in here, I'll insert that in here. And then I'll also insert what we got my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. Another cool thing, one of our first stops on our tour was in Kilbeggan, a little town, and there was a guy there, and they had these in Dublin as well. But they would search up your name and, you know, see if there was some genealogy about your ancestry in Ireland. And, you know, it was all computer generated, of course, but it was still kind of fun to do. But he talked about the coat of arms for the Lowry and talked about how these little branches here were for peace and I think virtue, something like that. Yeah, something, yeah. So I thought that was kind of fun anyway. So that was just a fun little thing to do. And then my husband was wanting to have a couple shirts from different pubs in Dublin. And so this is one of the shirts that he got, and it's called the Celtic Bar, or the Celt Bar in Dublin. And it was a really cool bar. We kind of stumbled upon it towards the end of our tour. Another bartender at another bar actually told us about it if we were looking for an authentic bar. And then it has this big kind of fun symbol. And then he got another shirt from another pub called the Swan Bar, I think. But he's already worn that, so it's in the dirty clothes. And then I got this t-shirt. It's the Rock of Cashel, so it's in the town of Cashel, and I think that is Irish for castle, or British for castle, one of the two. But they're both really soft t-shirts, and they weren't very expensive either. I think his was 10 euros, if I remember right, and I think mine was somewhere around that as well. So here are the items that I got for my two granddaughters. So I got this cute little onesie for Alana. Isn't it adorable? So cute. And then look at this cute little poncho. You know, they're famous for making all their wool, and that's for Mary. And then I got this cute little purse. It's a ballerina, but she has little fairy wings. And then I got Ben, my son-in-law, I got him a t-shirt from one of the bars in Dublin, and the back is really cool. It's a picture of it. So I hope he likes that. And then I got Amanda this really cute wool sweater. It has these pockets, and it has this really cool zipper detail. So I hope they like them. Another thing I picked up was this beer pint glass. This was from our hotel, so it's kind of cool. So pick that up. And then I picked this up for my youngest daughter. This was at the Guinness factory, And they were really big on advertising throughout the decades, which I hadn't really paid attention to them. But this was one of their advertising campaigns. A woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle. And I just thought that was hilarious. And she likes coffee mugs. And then it has Guinness on the inside. And oh, and back in Kilbeggan, we went to a whiskey distillery on a tour, and it was kind of funny. I was like, well, yeah, I already know about all this stuff. But let me put this behind that. Let's see if that helps. And it has Kilbeggan Distilling Company on there. So it was still a neat little tour, but we did a tasting, and she let us keep our glasses, so that was kind of fun. And then as we were leaving Ireland, I went through the duty-free shop, and I picked up some whiskey. I picked up a bottle of Jameson whiskey, and we had a lot of that, my husband and I, while we were over there. It's quite tasty. And I'd either have it with an old-fashioned, or we'd have it with ginger ale. That's how my husband likes to drink it. And then I picked up this little keychain. I thought this would be fun to attach to my journal. It has this, what is that, a parrot and the barrel. And this was another one of their big advertising campaigns. And then I picked up a little Dublin clover. And I'm either going to put that on my backpack, or I might have it be part of a journal. And I picked up this the flag of Ireland pin. Then I also picked up these at the Guinness shop. These are their leatherette stickers, so thought they were kind of cool, and picked those up as well. The next two things I'm going to show you are some jewelry. This is some Celtic jewelry. It is some four-leaf clover earrings. My mother-in-law, when she found out we were going to Ireland, she called me, and that was her one request, is that she wanted some Irish four-leaf clover earrings, which I thought was great. And then the next one, this is a necklace, and my sister-in-law, she said, hey, if you see something over there that you think is really cool and I might like, then get it for me. And if you don't see anything, you know, no pressure. And in Dingle, we went to this little jeweler, and there's this ancient alphabet called, I think it's Ogham. I'm probably butchering that, but they do these necklaces, and they will engrave a person's name in the necklace. And so I had her name engraved in here, and each of these different lines represent, or different grouping of lines represent a different letter. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so I hope she likes it. The other thing that I got my daughter in Seattle was this adorable hat. Isn't that so cute? I have a picture of me wearing it, because I wore it when I was over there. My husband's like, you're not going to give that to her. You're keeping that. But I feel like she could wear it a whole lot more in Seattle than I could wear it in Kentucky. But yeah, it's made in Killarney, Ireland. And it's just the cutest little hat. And I love these colors. So I got that earrings and the hat for her. And then one other little thing I got myself was this scarf. And what attracted me to the scarf was that you have this part where you can slip this through around your neck, so your neck is here. But the other cool thing is this part that hangs down at your waist actually has a pocket, so you can put your hands in there. And so I really like that. And I did actually use it a couple days over there when it was a little bit windy, but I thought that color was pretty. I'm more of a fall color when it comes to clothes. And then I got a little bar of soap, because I love to take baths. So this is goat's milk with lavender, and it smells wonderful through the package. And then I picked up a couple little tea bags that were in our hotel room to put in my journal. And then we did pick up some candy. My husband likes sweets, probably more than me, but I like them as well. And one of the places we stopped was Skellig's Chocolate Factory, and they had tastings there. And so of course we had to buy some, and got some truffles. And then I also picked these up, Irish mixed fruit travel sweets, and they're the kind of hard, if I get this open without making a mess, they're the hard candies that are just quite delicious. And we bought some other traditional Irish candy in Killarney at this cute little Auntie Nellie's sweet shop. And we got there like a chewy kind of candy, and they were really, really good. I could probably go for some more of those. And, oh yeah, and then the last little thing that I got was this. I always like to try to find an ornament wherever we go for the Christmas tree. And these wool, you know, there's sheep everywhere over there. And so I saw this little woolly sheep with this cute little smiley face. And so I got that from the Christmas tree. Cute little smiley face. Alright, so let me put some of this back, and I will show you some of the thrifted items that I came across. Yes, I had kept my eye out throughout the trip for some thrifted items and hadn't come across any. And then on the last day, we were in Dublin before we were flying home, and we were on the lookout for stopping in pubs for t-shirts for my husband, and we came across this thrift shop, and I could not believe it. And my husband's like, oh no. But he's very, very sweet. He's like, of course, you can go in there. And I could have stayed in this little shop all day. It had all kinds of things. It had books, and it had postcards, and it had, you know, decor items. It had everything. And of course I immediately zeroed in on the books, and did some looking there. And I was probably there probably an hour, and I could have stayed there a long time ago, much more longer than that. This is the name of it, if there's anyone over there that lives in Ireland. And Needful Things. And but you know, I didn't want to make my husband suffer too much. Sorry for the noise, you all. So one of the first things I got, they had a basket there with really, really old coins. And so my husband was sweet enough to rummage through it, because it's still hard for me to, I don't have the right prescription reading glasses yet, because my eyes are still kind of changing. But he picked out, so this one had a harp on the back, which a harp is one of the symbols of Guinness, so we thought that was kind of cool. And this is, I think, 1968, and it says EIRE on it. And then on this side, it has a 1, and I'm guessing that's a pence, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. And then, so if there's anybody who does know, please tell me down in the comments. And then this one has the Queen on it, Queen Elizabeth. And then this one had this really cool ship, and it's a halfpenny, 1955. And so these aren't in circulation anymore, or so said the guy working at this shop. And they were so nice and so helpful. You know, I kind of told him what I was looking for, and I'd actually I found this book, and I didn't know what it was, and so I was asking them about it. So they were very helpful. But this is it's in Celtic, and what's so cool is this is a they said it's like a student's book. It's a teacher's book, or a school book, and it's all in Celtic. And I just thought that was so cool. And he said on one side it's the old Celtic, and on the other side it's the new Celtic. if memory serves me correctly. But look at this. It's like a little, you know, a reader at school. And so I was like, oh yeah, definitely got to pick this one up. And I can't remember if it had a year in the front of it. There's probably a year somewhere in there. It's old though, I do know that. And it was listed for 12 euros is what they had inside here. But he gave me some special bundling pricing, so that was very cool. And then this next book is called Nest and Eggs, Shown to the Children. So it's a very interesting title. And this one was 15 euros. But it's not in the best of shape, but I just loved these images of all these nests and birds. And this is actually, you know, London and Edinburgh, but I just thought it was really cool. And I like these pages, have a great texture to them and some nice aging on them. But there's, throughout this, a whole bunch of different little photo plates. Let's see if you're getting a good shot at these at all. And I just thought they were really pretty, and you know, be perfect for a nature journal, a bird journal. And so they're throughout this whole book. I can do a full flip through if anybody's interested, but there's like, I don't know how many, but a lot. I haven't counted them. So I was like, oh, I definitely want to get that. So I got that book. And then this one is a biking book, Ireland Northwest. So it's like a guidebook for people who bike. And I just thought that would be a fun book for, it's from 1980. And I just thought it would be in Quay, Dublin is when it was, where it was published originally. But I thought that would be fun for, you know, collaging, using it for tags, just whatever. But it had real cool, again, coloring, aging on the pages. And that was just 20 cents or whatever they call it. And then I got this postcard. I was looking through their postcards and none of them were jumping out at me. But this one is Mount Saint Michel in France. And I've been there. And on this side, it was mailed to this Kennedy in Dublin. And so, in 1950. And so I thought that would be really cool to have a postcard from a place I've been in France, but have the address be Ireland. So I picked up that postcard. And then they had some old photographs, and that was 2 euros. And then this little photo, I absolutely just love that. You know, I don't know. I just love it. But it was in Dublin, was where this was taken. And this says on here, circa 1890. And so I had to get it. And I would have gotten more, but it, you know, each one was 5 euros. So I just picked one. So these are all the things that I picked up there. And so I asked him if he'd be willing to do any bundling. And he said yes. And he actually bundled down to $30. And I actually haven't done the math yet to see. So that was 15. That was 12. So that's 27 plus 5 is 32, 33, 34. These were 36. So yeah, so he knocked off about 7 francs, or 7 euros. So that's pretty good bundling, I think, price. So knocking off 7 euros, because he could have just said no. And like I said, I could have been there for hours. I mean, just hours. I really love these 2 books. And I love this photo. I love the coins. I mean, I love it all. And it was just fun. We started chatting with them, and they asked where we were from. And oops, sorry guys. And we were telling them from, you know, Kentucky. And they actually had this art piece, this face of Muhammad Ali. And so my husband pointed out to them that we're from where Muhammad Ali was from, in Louisville. And so that was a nice little conversation piece. But I'm so excited about my thrifted items. Let me know what you all think about my thrifted items. So the other thing I've done is, oh, I did have one more thing. Hold on. I did pick up these 2 cards. There was a little art supply shop that we stumbled across in Dublin, and they had a display of local cards. And I just, this is an area on Grafton Street where all the high-end shops are, and there's this church, I want to say St. Mary's maybe, but I could have that wrong. And then this is the Halfpenny Bridge. I'm not saying it right, but we walked across that a few times. And our hotel was right near the river that goes through the middle of Dublin. So I got those little cards too. But I saved some of my euros to use in my journals as well. So I have, so this is €2, which is kind of equivalent to a dollar, you know, so that'd be $2. This is €1, so it's equivalent to $1. And then you have 50 cents, and you have 20 cents, and that's another euro, another 20. So I thought I just had one of each, but I actually have a few more. And then here's 10 cents, and then here is 5 cents. So I have one of each. 50, 1, 10, and 5. So I have one of each, which is kind of fun. Well, I actually have more than one of each. And so I might actually maybe put some of my extras in some Happy Meal or something like that. Yeah. And then, of course, I saved all the different packaging. I have the different, like here's our little map from the Blarney Castle that I've saved. So you have the map and grounds of the Blarney Castle. I have our tickets from the Blarney Castle, admission tickets. I bought a lottery ticket over there, so that was fun. And then I bought some postcards, and those are in my journal, which I don't have handy right now. And I mailed myself a postcard, so that was fun. And then some of the different places that we either ate at or we shopped at, I picked up a card. Like this is where we got that family crest that I showed you at the beginning of the store, and then some of our room keys and airline stuff. And I picked up, like here's a Mexican restaurant that we ate at. And I picked up coasters. And this coaster, this was really fun. This is the Vintage Cocktail Club, and it was a speakeasy. So you had to make a reservation to get in there, and their door to the place, it's this black door with just the letters VCC on it. So if you walk by it, you wouldn't even know it was there. And I walked by it like 3 times trying to find it before I finally found it. And then just brochures of different places we went. Here's the Bog Village. It's a little museum. These are the types of buildings that they used to live in back in the day, in little villages. And then a map of Dublin from our hotel. So I saved all these items as well, just to try to use them in my journal and use them, you know, most likely in other journals, because I won't be able to put all of this in my journal. And I saved some of the shopping bags as well. So here's my Guinness shopping bag, and when I bought my sweaters and things like that. And let me know what y'all think of the things I got my daughter and granddaughter. Those wool items are so cute. And then this is United Colors of Benetton, where I got her that little fairy purse. So, anyway, that is my haul from Dublin and from Ireland. So let me know what you all think. I'm so excited to start using these. Yeah, the wheels are turning. But anyway, it's glad to be back. I've missed you all. And I will see you all on the next video. Love y'all. Bye.